Hello everybody, it's the end of the school year, so I decided to make all of my girls' teachers a gift. And I wanted to go ahead and start with making some keychains made out of dried flowers. So I'm going to take the UV resin and put it directly into the mold. And I'm going to make sure none of those bubbles are going to stay in there. And once I do that, I'm going to make two different types of keychains today. One of them will be out of these pink dried flowers, which came from Amazon. I can put the link in the comments along with everything else I use in the video will be in my description. And then the yellow ones are actually ones that I dried from my garden last year. They were really pretty. I had a ton of sunflowers and zinnias that I grew, and I went ahead and dried some of those, and I wanted to use them for this project. I think it gives it a bit of a more personal touch, but the Amazon one I'm just using just because I thought they'd be really pretty. So I'm going to put the pink ones directly in there, and I'm going to try to make sure none of the pointy parts are sticking up. If you have any of those parts stick up and then you cover it in resin, it gets very, very sharp. So that's why I try to push it all down in there. We're going to cover this with some more resin after we put it under the UV light, but I still like to try to get it pushed down in this step if I can. And I love using a toothpick. If you've seen any of my other videos, I feel like it's the easiest thing to maneuver little things with in the resin. I've tried tweezers, and sometimes I'll use that for different projects, but for the most part I use a toothpick. So now we're going to put some gold foil, and I'm not going to cover the whole back, I'm just going to put a little bit here and there. So the top of this mold will be the back of our keychain, and the front of the mold will be the bottom, the bottom of the mold will be the front of the keychain. The reason that is because the bottom of this mold has like a dome shape already, so it gives it like a 3D effect. So you want to use the bottom as your front. So these gold foil will just kind of come through from the back. Just put it a little here and there and spread it out. And of course, make sure it's pressed down as well, because I was shocked when I first started using resin to know how this thin little gold foil gets so sharp when you mix it with resin. So if it's sticking out, I was amazed. It'll cut you. Like, it gets very, very sharp. So I always try to push it down. And once you do that, put it under your UV light for 2 minutes. And then we're going to add some more resin. So now we can fill the mold the rest of the way up. And I'm going to fill it not only until it's level, but just slightly more. So a slight dome at the back of your keychain. And that's going to also help keep any sharp parts. So if there is anything slightly sticking up, that slight dome will take care of that. And also, it's very easy to overfill this mold, or any mold in general, so just be very careful that you're just doing it until the very dome. Okay, so we're going to put it under the UV light for 2 more minutes, and then I like to flip my mold over and use it for, put it under the UV light for 2 more minutes after that as well. So now we're going to go on to our yellow flower, and I'm going to take some of the full petals and put in there. And then I'm also going to take some of the leaf, and I'm going to crumble the leaf just slightly to just give it some more texture in there. And I'm taking some big pieces of it and some little pieces, and then crumbling little tiny, tiny pieces. And then I decided I couldn't get the petals just the way I wanted them to be, like the type of yellow I wanted. So I went ahead and took some more of the petals and cut them in half. And that just made it to where I could fill in any of the gaps that I thought needed more yellow. Just press it down in there. I love the way the green and the yellow turned out. This is me just cutting the petals and putting them where they needed a little bit of extra yellow. And I went ahead and did some more gold foil in this as well. I wasn't exactly sure how it turned out against the yellow, but I really like how it turned out in the end. And if you're needing like a fast gift or anything, this was a really quick project. Of course, I was trying to video and do stuff and edit as I went, but you could get this done in probably a half hour, I would say, maybe 45 minutes if you're a beginner. I try to make all of my videos beginner friendly, so I really just try to do step by step. That way, if you are a beginner watching, you can follow along as well. So this is my drill. I'm going to put it on my second setting, and I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole in it since we need to put an eye screw in it for our keychain. So my eye screws for my keychains are a bit bigger, so I went ahead and tried to make the hole slightly bigger so that it'll fit, or you could break off your eye screw into the piece. So this big set of keychains I got from Amazon, the link is in the description. I love it. It lasts for a long time. I make quite a few keychains, so it's definitely good to have. And it comes with the eye screws and the jump rings all in the set, which I love. So I'm going to go ahead and take the pliers, put it on the eye screw. I love to spin the piece of resin instead of the pliers. I find it to be so much easier. And then once I have it where I want it, I'm going to put the jump ring in the eye screw and then just put it in the keychain. And that attaches it, and then you can get your other set of pliers to close it off. This is a very stiff jump ring. It's very heavy duty, so it takes quite a bit of pressure to get it closed. And once you have it even, your keychain is complete, and it's so pretty. I love the way it turned out. This is it in the natural light because I just think it shows just how pretty it is. And then here's the yellow one. It's also pretty. Tell me which one's your favorite in the comments. Then I put them all together. I love how they turned out. I hope their teachers like them. I also want to show you the packaging I'm going to put it in as well. So I also got this from Amazon, and they're just really cute. I love when I'm giving them as gifts to put them in these little bags. I think I've showed you this once before when I was doing Christmas presents. And it's just, I love them. They're just any type of jewelry, a necklace, earrings, keychains. It's perfect for all of those things, and it's the perfect size for these tiny gifts. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I have a ton more videos like this on my channel with tons of ideas for resin projects. I hope you have a blessed day.